Brad, we got super chat, man. Make sure let's take care of the super chat right
let's
now.
Let's go to the super chat right now. It's from actually a guy we haven't heard from in a minute. AJRX with a 9.99 super chat. You can buy the WWE Network for that. He said Bad Bunny was a nice touch, but more importantly, you know that we were checking out the beard, checking out the shine, and checking out the gloss. Booker T looked ferocious. One more match. Man,
everybody was saying, man, you look good. You know what I mean? You look good.
Big Daddy Laddie.
Look like you could go one more, man. Even at the gorilla position, the guys were like, man, what's going on, man? Why haven't you changed and everybody else got on? And I'm like, man, because I'm always, prepared, man. I say, I'm going to, I know Father Time is going to catch up with me, but he's going to have a hell of a time trying. I'm running hard, man. I'm like one of those relay racers, man. When you pass the baton and, he pick up speed, then he starts slowing down. You pass the baton, you pick up speed. You know what I mean? That's the way I am, man. Until I can't, pass the baton no more, man, I'm going to keep running. And I'm going to keep running hard, man. But now one more match. I can't say if I'm ever going to have another wrestling match or anything like that. But I'm always gonna try to stay prepared to have a wrestling match. If the situation is right, I'm not just gonna get in the ring and bounce around and have fun or anything like that, and try to live out the old days, and try to kindle a fire or something like that. No, I'm not gonna do that. At all. But if someone came to me and offered me the right, situation as far as having a match, man, I would love to have a match. Because the thing is, I know I can still do it. I know I can still get in the ring and perform. And I don't know. I think I can perform at, 70%, 65% of what I did at, my last run in WWE. And I think that right there is actually pretty good, as far as me being able to go out there and pull it off. And it's with Smoke and Mirrors, you might think, man, Booker T may be able to do this, a few more times, but my thing is, I'm not looking to scratch any itch or anything like that. I've had a whole lot of fun doing it, and I'm really embracing this stage of my life that I'm in right now. I love the stage of the life that I'm in right now. I really do.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't work yourself into a shoot now, Brother Book. You don't want to start thinking I'm gonna get back on the road and taking all these bumps. Now, here's the thing. I have no doubt that you could go in there and, like you said, not even with too much smoke and mirrors, you could just go in there and have a match. You had a match last year. You had a match a year before that, right? We know you can do it. I do remember the story that you told on this show before about, you kind of got blown up during your warm-ups for Rexan during the entrance. You got blown up during the entrance. But I think if you pace yourself, you can do a great job. I wanted to ask though, because I saw a lot of people talking about obviously G.I. Bro last night. Everyone's like, oh, G.I. Bro back. G.I. Bro's bike. They say back is like BYKE, right? Bike. G.I. Bro bike. When you did G.I. Bro in WCW, was that your idea or was that Russo's? Because I always thought it was a Russo idea. But then I heard someone say, no, I think that Booker pitched that himself.
Now, everybody at that time thought the company was trying to bury me. I'm serious. They thought.
Well, because you had just gotten to like main event level, and then all of a sudden you're Misfits in action.
Well, I was, I had won titles. I had been champion on just about every level except the world championship level. But G.I. Bro, my first character that ever played in the wrestling business was it was G.I. Bro. Back in the day, Ivan Putski's wrestling organization. I was like, man, it was fun. It was a fun time back then. I thought I was gonna rise up and Sergeant Slaughter was about to retire. I thought I was gonna take Sergeant Slaughter's place. That was my goal. That was my ultimate plan, was to take Sergeant Slaughter's place, G.I. Bro. You know what I mean? From the Western Wrestling Alliance, you gotta be kidding me. This kid came up. But no, it was a character that my trainer Scott Casey, he put it on me, and I wanted to bring it to the big stage. I wasn't doing anything at WCW at that time. Everybody had their own thing going. Everybody was so off into the politics, and it was crazy, so they were paying me good money. So I was like, man, let me do that. Let me see if they'll buy me doing the GI Bro thing. And they was like, yeah. And then, they made the, I could, come down to the ring on the zip line and everything, like GI Joe and everything. I was like, it was really, really cool, So I remember I was putting my paint on one day, and Dallas Page came in the bathroom, and he just looked at me and he go, bro, what are you doing? And I go, man, I'm having some fun. What are you talking about? He just shook his head and walked off, and because he thought I was he thought I was crazy, but it was just me having fun and not taking it too serious. And look at me now.
I was about to say, two Hall of Fame rings later, I don't think it really hurt you all that much.
No, but look who was on stage last night.
Yeah.
GI Bro, America's greatest hero. So my thing is this, man. It's just all about going out there and having some fun, not taking this thing too serious. Sometimes you got to take it serious when need be, but no win to actually be one or the other.
Yeah, I think that what I love about, and it's something that I've always admired about you. You just kind of go with what feels right. Do you know what I mean? And at the time, GI Bro felt right. The flat top and the mustache felt right. Then the dreads felt right. King Booker felt right. And you just kind of know whatever. If you feel connected to it and you feel good about it, it's going to get over. Is that a fair assessment?
Well, I don't know. I don't really think about it that deep, but I just think. Wrestling, I always tell my students, never look at wrestling like it's MMA. Never look at it like it's boxing or anything like that. When you take the fun out of professional wrestling, you're losing your perspective. You really are. So for me, I always been able to just, keep everything in perspective. At that time, you know what I mean? Maybe later on I'll be doing something else, but put that in perspective from a different way, but GI Bro was, it was a fun character. I was the leader of a crew. I had my own, my own crew, Private Stash, you know what I mean? General Rection, Major Guns, you know what I mean? We had a crew, man. So it was nuts.
General Erection.
Yeah. Private Stash. That was Van Hammer. Because it was the rib. It was Private Stash. Because he always had a stash, you know what I mean? And he was mad because we didn't call him Major Stash.
That is funny.
Oh man, it was Major Guns. You remember her, right? Don't you?
I remember Major Guns. Yes,
Major Guns.
I remember Major Guns. Yeah,
she was. She had some big guns. Yeah, she had some big guns. But nah, you can't tell me that wasn't funny, man. It wasn't. It couldn't have been fun if done right. Then I left the Misfits in Action, and I became the world heavyweight champion, and the rest is history.